The still face experiment gives us an opportunity to see both how vulnerable children are and how capable they are and how important the relationship between the parent and the child is, even at a very young age. Ed Tronick developed the still face experiment over 30 years ago as a way of researching the attunement between the parent and the child in interaction. The first thing you see is just the baby and the dad playing together the way they normally play. You see their routines, you see them interacting, and then we ask the dad to stop and turn around and turn back with a still face, meaning he's not going to respond in any way to the baby. And what we see almost immediately is the baby starts to lose it.
I looked away and I looked back, and about 15 seconds into it, like I could just see in my peripheral vision that she's like, "You're not even looking at me, dude." Like, hello.
When he was looking back at me and then looking away, I got the feeling that he was waiting for me, like, aren't you going to do something to interject?
She was kind of looking around and seeing if there's something else, like maybe mom around, or, you know, maybe someone else will hold me.
They wind up looking at something else, but what they're really doing is looking away because it's too stressful not to have the response.
Right.
So they're taking a time out from you, and then they go back. But she made a lot of efforts to get you back. You had just been playing with the giraffe, and she was banging on the high chair to try to attract your attention again. Was it hard to resist?
Yeah, it was, to check on her, because like I said, I was kind of looking over her head.
Right. How did that feel?
Felt like a really long time.
Yeah. The still face part was 2 minutes, 45 seconds.
Wow.
Why do you say wow?
Because it literally felt more like 5 minutes each time I looked away, and about 10 minutes while I was like doing the still face portion.
You know, to see him, you know, calling for me to give him some attention and then not give him that, I wasn't sure how much longer I could go. It was kind of concerning for me. What should I do? When should I jump in and kind of save my son from this moment of silence? Of course, that was surprising to him.
There was a couple times where she was really reaching. It's this feeling like something's pulling at my soul towards her, like a chain, literally. I had to fight not to jump right to her, you know, or at least look right at her.
So it was much as internal to you as what you were seeing in her.
Physically uncomfortable with the situation. Aside from that, it's like I could hear her talking.
And from the outside perspective, and from your explanation, you get a real idea about what's going on inside in both parties. And I think the reason that we're doing it is to help demonstrate to people who haven't had the experience that you've had how intimate the connection is, and yet how vulnerable it is also, that when it stops. And so you can only imagine what some other kids are experiencing when they don't get that ever, or they get it infrequently, and how reliant kids are on that connection just to keep themselves organized and be present in the world so that they can start exploring the world.
When I had the opportunity to let him know I was still here and to continue to engage with him again, it was like a burden lifted from me.
Well, he's clearly not just attached to you, but he's got a set of routines, and he knows how you guys play together, and he knows how to get you back in, right?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. So it was a great learning experience for both of us. To see and reinforce his attachment and need for me, it's refreshing, and I understand that he has an attachment to me that I've re-realized even in a more powerful way in these moments.